You guys are in the Underdark. You're following Hack up to the surface. It's been a few days already from the city Grachthendalen, the Duergar city. You've gotten past the worst of the abyss. The rocks that you have to climb and jump over some large gaps. And you're now in some narrow tunnels that keep winding around, up and down. Sometimes you're going through small crevasses that are hard to get through. You have to crawl through different areas to get to the next set of caverns and tunnels that Hack is still leading you through. But it's a hard journey. We're going to start here. It's night 3 of your ascent.
Okay, so if it's night 3...
We got about 4 more days.
Well, has the dwarf girl run off yet?
No,
What's her
she's
name?
still following you.
That's good. I told her she belonged to you now. So, I don't know what you want to do with that, but I figured you were the nicest one here to deal with her. Since she's obviously probably traumatized that I killed her relative by throwing him into the pit. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes.
I gave you the potion of giant strength, right? Have I written down? I think I remember doing that.
Okay, I remember that also.
Yeah,
yes, I'll be
that did
carrying
happen.
that. Okay.
So are you all weird and distant after I threw the guy into the pit? Like, have you finally gotten weird?
No.
Not you.
Oh, I'm weird.
Him?
Yeah, you're weird.
Oh, yeah, weird.
Okay.
Because I figure you're pissed off that I didn't throw Hack in the pit. Art's kind of like, eh. And you're salty and weird about it.
I threw myself off the cliff twice, catching people, and then you killed them anyway.
I killed him when I tried to kill you, yeah.
Yeah.
He was going to kill you.
Hack was trying to kill him. Yeah. Hack was trying to kill Merritt.
No, Hack was trying to climb up. The guy that was trying to kill Merritt was the guy with the sword that was trying to cut the rope that Merritt was on.
No.
That's the guy that was trying to kill Merritt. So
Garavon sees it differently.
Yeah, exactly.
Potato.
Right?
So the guy that tried to cut the rope, he had to go in the hole. Thanks for the assist, Art.
Yep. I was actually expecting to cast sleep on somebody else, but that worked out well.
That did work out well, yeah. Yeah, so, I don't know. Look, I'm sorry that, it's weird for you. I think it's probably a good thing that it's weird for you, because I wouldn't want you to be too comfortable with that sort of thing. But, I think it was the right move.
It was the right move.
You probably shouldn't back me up because you're not helping me when you do. Just so you know, when you throw in your 2 cents, I know we're cool on this, but everybody else then thinks I'm even more wrong. We're cool on it, but I'm just letting you know probably what's going to happen if you keep pitching it, so.
I'm just telling you the man didn't deserve to live.
I have a question for you, Hack. If roles were reversed and he was hanging on to Merritt and you were at the top, would you have cut the rope or would you have waited for him to get up?
I pay keen attention to what Hex says next.
I already told you I don't like any of you. Except for maybe him. He points to Merritt. Have I hurt any of you?
That's why you didn't go in the pit.
Have I attacked any of you?
You might kill Garavon if we weren't around, but no, you haven't.
Garavon is an asshole. He hasn't liked me from the moment we met. He shot me.
I know.
Before we even met.
I know. We've heard about this a lot. I know. And he put an arrow right in you.
Why'd you shoot me?
I feel we can get past this right now, right? I'm kind of...
You're not answering my question.
Yeah, Heck, you're antagonizing me right now.
Why did you shoot me?
Can we just move? Can we just move? I really want to move forward right now before
See
something...
what I mean?
I can explain to you why he shot you, but you won't like it.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
There's some inherent racism involved, probably. He's an elf, you're a goblin. Unfortunately, there's certain suppositions that probably come along in his head due to your race.
Most of the goblins that we come across, I would say, are not the most friendly towards us.
As well, you threatened me. You threatened me. And you kept on being an asshole afterwards.
Before he shot him. I thought he just shot him.
I think he said something about him knowing that he was there, and there may have been a threat.
I know you're here. Please don't shoot me.
I made a blanket threat to an unseen intruder.
He's got a point. I would do the same thing.
I don't even know what to say to you anymore.
I know. Either way, I would not have cut that rope.
That's good.
See, and that's why he's with us and not in the hole.
Merritt is the only one here that has any good in him.
That is maybe true. I nod my head. I'm like, that's possibly true.
Maybe Artigan. He hasn't
I'm like,
That's a stretch, I'd say.
yeah.
done anything evil that I've seen.
That's me. I'm
You're a cartoon today.
You're so proud of the fact you're evil.
I'm not. I just know it's the truth. I mean, why should I try to obfuscate the truth? Like, I obviously do things that are better left undone by those of us that are good people. But sometimes you have to do those things so the good can stay good and innocent.
The city of Grachthendalen has practiced slavery for centuries. It's not just goblins that they sell. They sell elves and humans, women and children. And Karlth and Trogoth and that family funds it. To be allianced with them is evil.
Oh, not anymore. Now they're going to come for me. So,
Yeah, they have your blood. They know exactly how to get to you.
it's true.
I'm not good. And I'm not saying I'm good. But I don't like slavery.
Yeah, I think the only people that really like it are the slavers.
Because it makes them money.
True. Just so we're clear, I want to put back on the table that when we get to the surface, if you guys want, we can part ways and pursue our goals separately, so that you don't catch the backlash of what's going to happen when Trogoth catches up with me.
We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it.
Okay. All right.
It's this way. We're still a long way from the surface. Think we'll find a good spot to camp out tonight? We'll take a much needed rest. He walks forward past you guys, does his little shuffle, and hear the patterns of his footsteps going down the cavern.
Does he start to sing a song?
Yeah, he sings bits and pieces. He's a little further off, so you can't quite hear everything. Starts humming.
Maybe you should be a little more cool about it, but I don't think it's a bad idea if you watch the guy. Just don't be so antagonistic, you know?
Just, I think he's got something else up his asshole.
Probably. Yeah. You know, there's not a lot that keeps him from leading us into a horrible trap and then looting our dead bodies after the Spider Queen eats our guts.
I'm trying to be mellow, man.
Yeah,
But
I feel you.
I still don't understand why you threw the other guy off.
Okay, easy math. Ready?
I know I've heard your spiel. It's just
That's why. That's why I did it. Garabon, as much
we
as
could
sometimes
have
I think you're
picked a
dick,
better time to do this.
if you were on the other end of the rope, I would have thrown him in.
All right,
That's what happens.
sure,
Okay?
I get it.
All right.
We could have picked a better time.
Yeah, that's true. We could have murdered him after we got to the surface.
That would have been better. Maybe after the king.
Yeah, but
Maybe we don't even kill the guy. Maybe we just let it be because this stuff goes on all over.
I
All over.
don't think Hack would have let the time go.
Probably
It was
not.
kind of then and there.
Well, even if we had gotten Hack subdued and, gotten the information out of him kindly and gently on how to get out, you know what I mean? Maybe, I don't know. I still think, though, that if you threaten the lives of my traveling companions, that, there's not a lot that stands between you and my sword. That's sort of the way I feel about it.
Well, he threatened us.
Hack?
Maybe we should just throw him under the bus.
Yeah, the difference is that if we throw him under
Or
the
the
bus...
wagon.
If
Because
I
there's
kill...
no buses.
Yeah, right. If I kill a Hack, I'm basically killing the four of us because we won't get out of here. So...
No, we're going to keep him alive because we can put the blame on him.
I think because we need to leave the Underdark.
Definitely.
That's where I'm at. Is need to leave the Underdark.
They have seers. They can probably
Scry us.
scry and see what happened.
Oh, you mean Trogo's people?
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll look until after he doesn't come back. I'm hoping we can get a little bit of a head start, because if they show up now while we're in the Underdark, we're earning some shit. But I'm hoping that we get to the surface, he doesn't show back up in a little while, they think, oh, screw that guy at Delaron, and they come after me above ground, where I have a little bit more of an advantage, because down here, it's their turf. This is their home. They have the home ground advantage, and it would probably go badly for us, and I don't want to lose any more limbs.
So Hack ends up stopping ahead about 30 minutes afterwards. This is as good a place as any to take a rest. Who wants first watch?
Is it towards the end of the day?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I will too.
Snap. Why don't you take it with Merritt? You kind of like Merritt? You guys are friends and stuff?
Would you want to sleep while I'm awake?
I'm alright with it.
I tell you what.
I'll stay up first watch with you.
Alright.
Me and Delaron can sleep first.
Yeah, I'll stay up with him, and I promise you I won't let him gag you in your sleep.
I think Merritt will be able to keep them both at bay.
Merritt's going to be awake while he's awake. Then Merritt's got to sleep. So I'll stay awake with Garvon. And I might not be a nice guy, but I usually do what I say and say what I do.
There's 5 of us. We can do 3 awake and 2 sleep.
Yeah, I'm just saying for those shifts. These guys make an obvious pair. I will swear.
It's not that difficult.
Right.
We'll take first watch.
All right, go. Let's go to sleep. Sleep.
Night night.
So you guys end up going to bed.
Yeah.
Hack's just over in his corner. His little hood up. The little point of the hood is flopped over his shoulder, and he's just humming to himself every once in a while. He's performing the same ritual you've heard him do, which is muttering strange words and languages. The goblinoid language, a lot of it at night. Seems like he holds very one-sided conversations with himself, talking to what you would assume is Slash or himself.
Before we go to sleep for the night, I know that the Dwarven girl probably hates my guts, but I'll throw her a ration and then leave her alone.
Nara?
Yeah, Nara.
She
I'm here you go. Anyway.
definitely retreats to her own part of the room
Does she take the
and
ration?
to her own part of herself. She takes the ration.
Okay.
Not right away.
I
It
don't
lands
even-
next to her, and a couple minutes later, she reaches over. And
I don't
takes
even
it
try to
her.
talk to her. I'm just and then I go over here to sleep.
I cover her in the robe of useful items as a blanket.
It's very nice of you, Merritt. She looks at you. Thank you. Rolls over and
Get you through
pulls
this.
it over her closer and tighter, and eventually falls asleep as well.
I think on Merritt's side at least, it's a pretty quiet night unless Hack actively tries that communication. And for the most part, we stay up together, but not trying to tell jokes or anything.
He's pretty quiet for a while. Delaron, you are sleeping. It's very easy for you to fall asleep. It's been very easy. You don't know how long you've been out, but your dreams are troubled. At first, you're just having normal Delaron dreams, whatever he dreams about. I don't know what he dreams.
I mean, if they're good dreams, probably dreams about being at home and not having to fight and being married to Nancy and having kids. He dreams about like a regular life.
During
Bad
your
dreams
dream
are
about
the tree
being
dreams.
married to Nancy, she's talking to you and the speech is muffled and mutters. You don't understand all the words that she's saying, but you understand the emotions that you're feeling, that close connection to her, that love that you have of her. During that, her face transforms into the face of Trogoth. This bald head, this beard that starts from the chops and goes down. It's a gray beard with red streaks intertwined in the strands of his beard.
He's dream fucking me.
He has these lines all across his face of someone that is very ancient and old. I know what you did. Do you love this woman? Is this your girl?
Talking about?
And when you try to talk, it's like, whoa, whoa, you're talking underwater.
Sweet, so I can't talk.
It's very real. It's very close to home. And you guys, while you're awake, see him muttering and tossing. This is something you have not seen from Delaron, ever. He's saying things in his sleep. What would you be saying? Just like little words.
No. What? No. Stop. No. Leave her alone. Like if I'm probably...
He's saying just that. While that's going on, Hack looks over. He's like, "What's wrong with Delaron?"
Stop.
It appears he's
Stop.
finally having a moment of remorse.
Leave her alone.
It happens to the best of us.
Do you really believe that?
You can't turn around unless you have a reason to. Needs to have whatever this is, if it's a fear or guilt troubling his sleep. It's a sign that there's still something in there worth saving.
Think he's worth saving?
If he were sleeping fitfully, as he often does, it would make me more nervous than what's happening right now.
Do you think I'm worth saving?
Of course you are.
I don't know about that.
Leave her alone.
Your goal right now is to go to the surface, see the sun. I can respect that.
I'll kill you.
You never know what.
I'll
But-
kill you.
When you get outside, when you accomplish that, sometimes it changes a person. Sometimes it's for the better. Right
My
now,
goal is to get rid of Slash. Maybe if I leave the Underdark, he'll be gone for good.
Slash the dog form thing that we saw.
That Slash. I'm Slash. Slash is me.
Yeah.
We are us.
Who pulled the rope on Carol?
I did.
No.
Karlth. was beyond redemption. I believe that. Whether you do or not, that's what makes us different.
I agree there. But I didn't know Carol all that well.
Well, I did. First he came, after we were already in slavery. Took my mother. A few days passed, he came. Took my father. Think I ever saw them again? I never saw them again. After that he came and took my older brother. And then the next. And the next. On it went. Till just me and my youngest brother was still there. Decided they didn't need us anymore and they sold us into slavery again. The greatest lesson my parents ever taught me is that they were weak. They got everyone killed except for me and Jinxie.
Where's Jinxie now?
Across the wall. They were sold to a tribe of hobgoblins. That's where I learned to fight. That's where I learned to be me. We were with them for a few months.
So is he still down here?
No, we were on the surface for a long time. I told Jinxie, we need to leave, we need to escape. He was always afraid. I forgive him for that because he was too weak to make it on his own. He needed help. And only I could give that to him. Only I could give that to him compared to my parents that didn't. We were sold to Magnus's armies. Don't know which one, because I didn't make it all the way. It was a long journey. I was already cursed at that point. Cursed to slash and hack and slash. And I tried to convince Jinxie to leave with me more than once. He wouldn't. I tried and I begged and I pleaded, come with me, we need to leave. We're gonna die. He wouldn't go. Till finally he told me it wasn't because he was afraid of leaving. Because he was afraid of me. What I've become. Afraid of my curse. I've been talking in my sleep. Much like that. He says he's been hearing what I say. The things that I've been speaking. He didn't want any part of it. I had to leave. And I did. I made my escape. Came back down here. To one day maybe get vengeance and maybe find more of my tribe. They're all gone. But I got some vengeance today. I felt good. It's not enough, but it felt good.
You have more in common with Delaran than you'd think.
Maybe that's why we understand each other. Maybe that's why we, out of anyone here, would have thrown Karl off the cliff. During the talking, you're still having these vivid dreams, these intrusions into your mind. And Trogoth is present in all of it.
I make a save against the dream magic.
Go ahead and give me a wisdom save.
And I'll fail. Yeah, I fail.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 7, all told, with modifier. So I do not save. I'm like, mind rape.
Toss and turn, and while they're talking, you're talking about killing.
I'm like, I will kill you. Leave her alone.
It comes out in less structured words than that a lot of times. Sometimes like, kill.
Yeah.
No. But at that point, you wake up.
Okay, so I'm like,
Right when, at this point of the conversation, Delaron awakens.
I'll do like this.
Maybe he's cursed.
Not yet.
Trogov knows what we did. We have to hurry back. What town am I from again out of game?
You're from Meadowbrook.
Oh. He's gonna be going to Meadowbrook. I have to get back.
And
That's where I'm from.
are you aware of any underground passages that would be faster than traveling via the surface for Trollgov? Or is he going to come this way and
Traveling
travel over?
underground is the hardest travel to take.
Trogov uses magic. Magic can solve a lot of problems. He grew me a leg.
What makes you think he's going there?
Because there's people that I still care about there.
So you do have a weakness. Even the strongest have a weakness. That's why you don't care about anyone.
I'm not there yet. We'll talk after he gets to Meadowbrook.
If he was trying to travel there, it would take months underground. Could even take half a year. You don't lightly travel
Unless he can
in the underground.
Unless he can teleport.
If he could do that,
Doesn't
then
matter.
it's already over. Go ahead and roll a Constitution save.
Splat. Nope.
What'd you roll total?
9.
9.
It's like
You're-
the nosebleed or something.
No, your long rest is interrupted, and every time you try to lay your head down,
I don't sleep.
you don't sleep. Your mind is being intruded
And I stay awake.
for tonight.
So I'm like, I'm not gonna sleep tonight. You guys go ahead. You're tired. Now would be a good time. I'll stay up.
Oh wait, Garavone is your watch partner, right?
Yeah, I'll bump him. Hey.
Hmm.
It's time.
You're not getting a long rest either.
Yep.
At this point, you've gotten your rest in. You haven't. But Garavon, you feel fine. You'll get your long rest benefits after watch.
What's going on?
It's our turn.
All right.
He's cursed. Keep an eye on him.
What does it mean?
I don't know what he means. No, I had a bad dream.
Well, let's get over it.
I look at you, I'm like, that's all it was. You should go to sleep.
That's not all it was.
Heck, just go to bed, man.
I will sleep just fine tonight.
Did you get what I'm saying?
I thought, well, maybe it was just a bad dream.
Yeah, okay.
Heck throws his hood over his eyes and bundles his little pouch up as a pillow. His gold pouch that you can see is bursting at the
Full of
seams,
gold.
full of 100 platinum from you guys. And probably the most uncomfortable pillow in the world.
He loves the shit out of it.
And starts sleeping.
I think I sleep between the rest of the group and Nara.
Give me a perception check.
Me?
You.
Perception 15.
As you lay down, you can see that Nara hasn't been truly sleeping. She's been listening. Her eyes are halfway open on her pillow. When you look over at her and make eye contact, she closes her eyes, and you can tell that she's been up for a while.
As I lay down, look in her direction, say, "You should sleep." I cast suggestion.
She has to make a save.
Mm-hmm.
Are you doing it subtly?
Yeah.
Sleep, blah, 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 blah. That would go really well. Yeah.
Dark, sleep.
What's your save?
I believe it is 14 is accurate. 8 plus 2 plus... Yep.
You can tell that your magic hasn't taken hold of her, and your suggestion hasn't changed her actions. But she does close her eyes. After a few minutes, you do hear the sound of the sleeping, the heavy breathing, snoring. And now you guys are on watch. Or do you fall asleep, by the way?
Yes.
Okay. And now you guys are on watch.
Yep. Do you have anybody?
Who?
Up there.
No. There's no one left for me. Not that I'm close to you. Anyway. This is, you guys are the most interaction I've had in quite some time.
What happened to Garabon?
Like I said, he died saving me. It was after everything, but we just got into a tussle and he died saving me. That's about it. It made me want to, I don't know. I don't want to get close to anybody anymore, but it's just what it is. I'm just really confused right now. Well, this little mission we're on turned into a shit show, didn't it?
Yep. Yeah, I did. Yeah, we gotta get back to Riverstorm.
Yeah, first thing. As soon as these guys wake up, we're marching. Might not be a bad idea to skip a night's rest.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Not been too restful for me anyways.
So I was thinking as well, maybe we should start thinking before we act.
So this is the lecture part of the night? Okay, go ahead.
Well, I mean, this whole thing turned into a shit show because we're just acting, we have no game plan. I mean, throwing someone off just to, in the heat of the moment, wandering into a tunnel that we don't know where it goes.
Cutting off your friend's leg. Yeah.
Well, actually, you're on borrowed time now, man. You gotta have to start making the most of everything.
Yeah, Trollguff is not... I don't think he's gonna come after me. He's gonna go after my family. I really have to get back to Meadowbrook.
Well, the sooner we get up there, talk to the king, the sooner we can back. You can go to Meadowbrook.
Swing by there on the way to the Make sure everybody's okay.
So what's that vial of blood that you have?
I had to give it to the temple for a leg. It was something someone gave me a long time ago. Back when I was more like Merritt than I am like me. Someone I really care about. Or at least I did then, I don't know. It's confusing. But I think she's in trouble now because of what I did.
Yeah. There's always consequences. That's the bitch of it.
I mean, it's not the consequences that I'm worried about necessarily for myself. It's when other people have to pay the debt that I owe. That worries me.
Can I wake up at this point, you think?
Yeah. You can wake up at any point.
Okay.
There's been talk and people haven't been very quiet.
And we're not like, so...
You probably wake up like just at the end of that conversation. You hear what they're talking about.
Okay. I'll have a book of Pelor that Temple gave me. I'll sit there and read that kind of quietly.
Okay.
Someone speaks up.
Art turns over and you hear him rustling about and you hear him flipping through the pages of a book of Pelor. And this is the one from Father Ramiel.
Mm-hmm.
And it talks a lot about Pelor and the different leaders that have followed him throughout the years. Go ahead and give me an investigation.
Reno gave me that crazy statue. I haven't looked at since
Hey,
I
you got
it.
your dice out.
Yeah,
Has it learned its lesson yet?
we'll find out. 5 plus.
I feel like we need to up the slag. Just like cook it. until
Plus
it's
0,
like-
so yeah. 5.
0. I mean, you don't get anything in specifics, but it is a very interesting read. It has a lot of good stories, all wholesome. Well, not all wholesome. There's some stories about people that haven't followed Pelor, and their endings aren't met well, usually. And there are some stories about angels. You knew Father Ramiel was very into stories about angels, and he had a lot of statues about angels, and I'm sure a lot of his writings that he reads were about them as well. But you get a few pages in while they're talking. You can actively listen to them while you're reading if you choose, or you can just choose to focus on reading.
I'll listen in on their conversation if any start up again, but for the most part, I'm just reading.
Okay. Is that the end of your
Yeah, I think
conversing?
that's it. I think we're
Yeah,
done.
we
we covered
They
it.
hear you rustling about, and
Oh, so you're, about the whole, like, we should think before we do things. I mean, I always think before I do things. I just don't think the same as you guys. You know?
I know there's such thing as just gut reactions, and I'm folly to those.
I know you
All
want
my
to kill
life.
Hex so bad. I know.
Well-
I'm afraid you're going to shoot him in the back of the head before we get out of here.
But I haven't.
But you almost did at that pit. You thought about it real hard. So did I. To be fair, I pushed him off once.
Well, he's the reason. He's the reason why we're screwed. You're screwed, dude. Like, those guys aren't going to let this go.
I don't think so. Yeah, this is not good. Pretty bad.
They're going to hurt you in the worst way possible. And that's not killing you. That's, like you said, going after someone.
Yeah, well.
It's going to be that's going to be a tough pill for you to swallow.
Maybe it'll be alright.
Well, what do I know? I don't know anything.
If I get to Meadowbrook and everything's okay, I'll just tell him to go to the temple Orios is at. Hide.
Is there some way we can get word to them once we get to the surface?
We could pay some magic user to her sending or something. Try to get a hold of my dad or something. We'll try something. Anyways, we'll give it a shot and see if we can get word. And if we can, I'll tell my parents to take and run to the temple and see. Because the Gloriosa should be able to protect him. If Trollguff does hurt anybody.
And then that'll just be another person on the list. But first things first. How much time has passed?
You're looking at the time.
8 minutes.
Yeah, for real.
God, this is a long night.
It's gonna be a long night.
I figure after that we'll just kind of sit around.
The night passes. You eventually let Artigan take his watch. I guess you're taking it alone there, huh?
I'll stay up. I'm not sleeping again. Right?
So you stay up with Delaron, who should be going back to bed, but he doesn't.
Yeah, I can't sleep.
I can help with that for 5 minutes. Or is it 1 minute?
I think it's 1 minute. There
it's
is
1
a
minute.
spell that puts people to sleep that want to go to sleep that can't get to sleep, but that's not the spell that you're talking about, right?
Nope.
Oh no, I'm cool.
You also know that
Yeah.
your spell probably wouldn't affect Delaron. At least not when he is
Not hurt.
full of life.
You'd have to beat me first.
And the 1 minute wouldn't be enough.
Yeah, let's not do that.
But the night does pass. You are suffering from 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Hack wakes up. You guys are still awake. Well, let's go. We're gonna go through the Thrak vents. That's the best way, the safest way still. But I'm gonna give you the options. We can still make it through the Twisted Descent. We can still go through the River Dark. Let's not go through the River Dark.
Okay. I
Or
am
the
taking your
fragments.
advice on that. What's the Twisted Descent all about? Is it faster?
Sounds like it goes down.
The Twisted Descent goes down and up and down and up. It's faster than the Thrak vents, but you're more susceptible to go crazy. If you need to shave off some time, you can go that way. I've done it. I wouldn't always suggest it, but maybe. I don't know if we're at that point.
I vote shave off time.
I vote we should do what Route Hack thinks because he's more familiar with the issues. If it's going to cause one of us to die, I would prefer not to go a different route.
What's the best way, Hack?
Shaving a few hours doesn't seem...
Safest way is through the Thrak vents.
How much time?
The
would you
worst
save?
part of the vents is the heat. It gets hot. You won't be able to wear your armors. You won't be able to be touching metal.
Yeah, I'm thinking I like Twisted Descent more and more.
You already said that one's worse.
It's like, I want my armor.
What's happening there?
Just closer to the underdark's madness.
Your armor won't do any good against madness.
I've seen people go crazy down here. It's not that they just start talking to themselves. They go crazy. Sometimes they try to kill their friends. Sometimes they turn into a pile of tears. Can't move, they turn into a baby. They cry.
Delaron was the one that was hearing things that none of the rest of us could hear before,
I
right?
mean, I probably still do. I just don't talk about it because you guys keep shushing me or telling me that you don't hear it.
You don't feel affected by it anymore.
Oh, no, I'm okay.
But that, in Merritt's mind,
Yep, I
Remember
had the whispery stuff.
the troubled sleep, the whispery stuff.
We should take the vents.
We'll be making it to the vents in 2 days. It's a long journey. I'm sorry.
How much time would we save if we took the Tristan descent?
From here, probably 2 days total.
2 days is nice. It's a lot of time. It's not a few hours. It's 48 hours.
How would you feel if you're the one who went crazy and tried to kill Merritt?
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Again, here we go. You're just... We gotta think about this. That could be a realistic... That could happen. Arnigan's right.
Is there anything that is dangerous in the vents?
There's dangerous things everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's danger in
we
the
don't
twisted descent.
have armor and can't hold weapons if we go to the Thrak vents.
We can't be holding metal.
You can probably hold your weapons as long as they're not metal on the handle.
So
A lot of them are wrapped in leather. Probably hold them.
Yours is definitely wrapped in leather.
Yeah.
Because I remember you were talking about taking the blade out of handle.
is mine?
Is yours?
Yeah, I have
What
a
did it
long
have been?
sword. I mean,
Yeah, it probably is. Let's see.
okay.
No, it's metal.
Sweet.
Hey, I'll let you use my sword. I have a lot more usefulness without carrying a weapon.
Okay. All right. Well, then that's what we're gonna do. Is it a longsword?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Okay, this is gonna suck.
The events are in 2 days. Then how long?
Look,
in the
see,
vents?
this is a great group decision.
And the vents will be there for another 3 days, and that'll be it. Once we're out of the vents, we're on the surface. It doesn't surface right next to Riverstorm, but we'll be close.
Right.
And at that point, that's where we'll part ways.
Where are you going?
I'm not going into Riverstorm.
You going
There's
across
no
the
place
wall?
for me there.
Where is your place?
I don't have a place. My place is in the Underdark. That's where I was born. But I'm done with it.
That's good.
Hey.
That's a horrible, shitty place. No one should stay there.
Hack, when we get to the surface, you should not go north. There's a guy that inhabits the forest, and he is very particular about clearing out goblins and hobgoblins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't go into the forest.
Heads up.
He wants
What's
to
his
kill
name?
The huntsman?
Yeah, but it's kind of an organization.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of people that work for this dude, the Huntsman. He wants to kill me too. Don't feel bad. But I think he's capable of doing it with a lot
I've
of
heard
his
of the
friends.
Huntsman.
Yeah.
I've met a few of them. They're not all they're cracked up to be. I've killed a few of them.
Okay. I mean, so did I. That's why they're pissed at me.
I wasn't saying it to, tell you what you can and can't do. I was just trying to give you a heads up.
That's all.
I cut my teeth on them. I'm not going that way anyways.
Okay.
I'm not going to stay in this land. I'm going down to the other continent. Away from Magnus.
Oh, yeah, we're going towards Magnus, so
Well,
that'll be the end of
we
us
probably won't
hanging
meet
out.
again.
Probably not. That's probably true.
We'll probably still be with Garavon, so it's probably the best thing anyway.
Y'all gonna die.
Oh, Hack. Can we just keep moving?
We probably will die.
We
That's
are
true.
moving.
We're
He
walking
says
while
that
we're
you're
talking.
walking.
Yeah. We're probably gonna die. You're right. We probably are. But someone's got to do it. So we're gonna try and do it. At least I'm gonna try and do it. Someone has to kill that son of a bitch. Thousands of people, his people and other people west of the wall, die all the time because of stuff that he does. And the killing's gotta stop.
Well, if that's what you want to do. Either way, that's not me.
I understand. It's cool.
He continues leading on. For another day and a
sorry.
half of travel, Thanks.
Yep.
You guys move through these tunnels and caverns unscathed. Nothing really interesting happens. He mentions that a while off that way is where you guys found him, the fungal forest that you met him in. Tells you you guys don't need to go back there. You bypass that and you continue moving until you get near the beginning of the Thrack fence.
Did Hack need to get something from the forest or no?
He tells you he doesn't need anything.
Okay.
He was going to leave his money there, but he didn't.
I have it to the fence.
Near. You're not quite there. Everyone roll perception.
Not this guy. I don't do that.
Perception.
Pulling down the group average. One roll at a time.
13. 18.
18. Oh,
5.
Nope, 17.
As a group, you succeed.
Yeah!
Finally!
Good job, guys. Good job.
You're walking through these tunnels, and you can hear very faintly and very far off the soft sounds of baying of hounds.
Oh, shit.
And Hack stops dead in his tracks. His ears perk up, his little goblin ears. He looks back at you guys. He's like, "She's here.
Who?
She's found us. We need to go. We need to go quickly."
It's been a few days, right? We've been sleeping on the way to the vents.
Yeah.
So I got a long rest in there?
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, maybe. Give me a wisdom save on the second night. Yeah.
Nope.
What happened?
That's a definitive no.
Ooh.
So your dreams are still being intruded upon by Trollguff.
Okay, wait. Let's see how... Can I roll to see how bad it is? I
No,
have
just
some
tell me
ideas.
what happens.
Okay. Who's near me while I'm sleeping?
I don't know if you really sleep near anyone.
Is anybody close enough that I could mistakenly lash out at them while I'm sleeping and punch them in the face?
Oh, it was.
You probably try and you hit the ground and wake yourself up.
Okay, that's what I do then. I was thinking it'd be great if I wake up sleep strangling somebody. That would be awesome.
For you.
Yeah.
No,
It'll probably fuck Dylan up.
You do wake up and you punch the ground. You guys hear the thwack against the stone and him going, "Ah!" And give me a constitution save for that night.
11.
11. That is enough on the first time you succeed.
Okay.
So you're tired. You still haven't gotten a long rest
At all?
at all.
In the past couple days?
Past couple days. You
That's
get
bad.
bits and pieces, you get dream-filled, nightmare-filled sleep.
So I'm not looking too hot.
Your eyes are starting to develop
Get the
those
bags.
large shadows, the bags under
Bloodshot
them.
eyes. I look shitty.
That was the first night. One more night does pass, so give me a wisdom save.
Nope. It's not good for me. Alright, fuck you, die.
A 1 and a 2.
Yep.
You continue having nightmares, Trollguff intrudes in your dreams. And
Mind fucking me.
on that third night, in your dreams, he appears in front of you. Instead of being in a familiar place, in front of your family, in front of your friends, Nancy Taylor, your love, you're in a small dungeon room. You've been in there before, where there was a stone basin that you bathed in blood to restore your leg.
Mm-hmm.
In that room, he shows you what's in the room, and there is someone hanging by their feet over the basin, and it's Kalindra. And from her neck is dangling that necklace, and she's been blooded, and it's spilling into the stone basin. And he looks at you. You look at him. You know you're there, but you're not there. You're seeing what he's seeing. gonna be coming for you for the rest of your days. This is not gonna happen to anyone you know. Your friends. Your love. I will take it all from you.
Can I talk in this one?
You can try. What do you want to say?
You hurt her. I will come back here and I will kill everyone. Salt the earth. After I am done, nothing will ever grow here. Not a single mushroom.
I'm looking forward to it. Come back, please. We'll make another deal.
There's no more deals.
There's no more deals. That's fair to me.
Leave her alone.
Your dream is interrupted,
Yeah, then I wake up.
and you wake up sweating.
Con? Oh, no, that's
Two
it.
con.
Two
First,
cons?
your con save to
Right.
see if you're still exhausted.
12.
That's not enough on this third night.
I'm exhausted.
You are suffering from 2 levels of exhaustion. Make another con save.
14.
That is not enough.
Yep.
You have soiled yourself.
That's awesome. Well, I'm gonna go clean up and then come back. Sweet. I am having problems. Life has gotten uncomfortable.
On that note, we're going to take a break. We are going to return back to the point where Hack turns around, looks at you, and says, "She sent the hounds. We need to run.
Oh God, I'm tired.
Run!"
I run.
And he turns and starts running down the tunnels. Everyone starts running after him, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
You hear the pitter-patter of his little feet going across the stone floor. And you continue running.
I'll tell Hack while we run, hey, if you have any cliffs we could jump off of that are safe below, I can feather fall, the hounds can't.
He looks back at you. He's like, "That sounds like a bad idea. Just run."
Okay.
We are running.
And you do start to run. The sounds of the hounds baying fades in the distance. You don't hear them over the sound of your own feet going across the stone as a party.
Yeah, we're loud.
And you're loud, and you're traveling through the tunnels. And you do this for a good 30 minutes. And it's tiring.
Hey, Garavon, anything you can do about throwing her scent off?
I don't think so, not this time. I thought I did.
Smell Dillerand's piss.
Well, yep, that's great.
He says while you're running.
Do I had to change of clothes, right? So do I have the pair of pants that have piss on them?
Do you want them?
I mean, yeah, because if there's a crack, I'll throw them down there and hope that I can, there's some place that I could chuck them that's not where we're going. I'll try to throw the dogs off.
Yeah, you find a spot you think you could throw them and hope it works a little.
Okay. So I throw them over that way.
All right, you throw them over the edge, and it's like a 30-foot drop down to the stone floor. And, I mean, it's not the worst idea in the world.
Let pants go!
I'm borderline recommending inspiration for that.
All right, we have a nomination for a Piss Pants inspiration.
Yes.
And you get it because you pissed your pants.
My
Nice.
pants, you piss pants, you make lemonade.
That's right. When the DM makes you piss your pants, Make lemonade.
Use them to decoy the hounds that are after you.
That's right.
Let's see how well your distraction works and for how long.
Come on.
Alright. You guys continue on until everyone's winded and tired. Hack's like, we're gonna be to the back vent soon. You gotta stop here. He's breathing really hard. He's like, you're gonna have to take your armors off.
Help me get my armor off. Go, go, go.
Alright, so you guys start unbuckling. It takes you 5 minutes with help. You're helping Delaron.
Yep.
Hack will start helping you take all your straps and buckles and all your plate armor. And when we get in there, it's gonna be hotter than anything you've probably felt in a long time, even during the winter. Continues taking all the pieces of your armor off, and you start shoving them into the bag.
I'll chalk that up. He's been down here too long.
He doesn't know which one's which.
Yeah, right. I'm like, okay. All right, your sword.
Yep. Hey, this has been crafted specifically to kill Magnus, so...
Well, I'll be sure to get it back to you, I hope.
If you don't, use it to kill Magnus.
I was thinking the other way around, but sure. Right. I am so tired.
You're very tired.
I'm like,
You're
stupid.
suffering 2 levels of exhaustion.
I'm stupid tired.
We gotta keep moving fast. It's gonna be hard and long. For all of you out of game, you know you're gonna have to
Make some checks.
roll another Constitution save at some point.
Yay. Which I will fail.
You guys start moving on.
Because it's hard and long.
Hard and long.
And I'm disadvantaged.
It's too bad we don't have a way to magically get it off.
Yeah, can you guys
Booyah!
get it off?
Face.
You guys start running down the tunnels.
Okay.
And every once in a while you stop to catch your breath. But you haven't heard the sound of the hound's bane any longer.
Sweet.
I don't know if we're gonna be safe, but we need to rest. This is too much.
Oh, you know
Won't
what?
be
Able
me.
to run
Hey, just so
through
you
the
know,
vents, would you?
The second level of exhaustion is actually speed halved.
Yeah?
It is. So I am slow.
You're slowing everyone down.
Yep. Maybe you should take your sword back and you guys should just go.
Here we
again.
go. You're always trying. We're going. Let's go.
Okay, all right.
I'll help you.
You're slowing us down.
Hack.
Hack knows what time it is.
You're not talking anymore. We're moving.
We're not moving very fast.
It doesn't matter. We're moving.
It does matter.
Let's go. He turns around and starts meandering. Every once in a while he'll look back and see that you guys are keeping up barely. He slows his pace. You travel for another hour at this slower pace. But only you have to roll, because everyone's waiting for you.
Yeah, we're all walking slow.
Disadvantage. Ready?
Ready?
Nope. That's a 4. Plus 3 is 7. So now I'm super
You're
tired.
winded. You're tired. You're catching your breath. He stops again and he looks back at you. You gonna make it?
Yeah, I'll make it.
We have some way to, like, make a thing to pull him along on?
We got no. We
You
got
can't
no
do
room.
that
We
through
got
these
nothing.
caverns. It just isn't gonna work.
I tell you what. How maze-like are the caverns? Is it a pretty straight shot out, but just a hard climb, or are there a lot of branches?
There's so many branches.
Okay, can you just draw me a map, and you guys go ahead, and I'll be right
I
along.
already told you can't map out the caverns.
All right.
Can't even remember them all.
Why don't you get them out and come back for me? I'll just take some time to catch my breath. I need a second.
You'll die.
Thanks for that. Could just kept that quiet until afterwards, you know?
But it's the truth.
I know.
If the hounds catch you alone, you're gonna die. we're gonna have to fight. That's the only way to it.
Well, then we're gonna fight, but let's keep on moving until we have to.
Alright.
Are we at the vents yet?
You've just gotten into the first part of the vents, the Thrak vents,
So it's super hot.
and it's starting to get hot. Its temperature is like 90 degrees down here. It's not too bad. But you're sweating, and you're running. And
But we could fight now before we get to the vents, and we can armor up if we have enough time before they get here.
Maybe, but it would probably be exhausting to wear armor at 90 degrees.
I'm already exhausted.
You are.
Alright, so not armor. Not for me. But you'd armor up
I think we'd probably be better off
in the vents.
in the vents.
They don't wear metal armor like we do. But
I
okay,
don't know what they are.
they're drow.
For all we know, Hack's just making this shit up. So let's keep moving.
Go.
I'm going. You can follow.
I'm following.
And I'll wait for this slow ass.
Alright,
But
we
I'm
may
not
enter in.
saving you if you get in trouble. You can fuck off.
Well,
He turns around and continues going down these caverns slowly. And you guys are pushing through at a fast pace. Ish. 30 feet. Or 30 per round. Can't go as fast as you want. Give me a perception check.
17.
8.
20.
9.
Tiebreaker.
Y'all fail as a group.
Yay!
Yay.
All right.
How did we fail? We rolled really well.
No.
No.
2 of us did.
2 of you did.
Yeah. 2 out of 4 ain't good.
Nara's been hanging out with you for the most part. You've been keeping an eye on her. She's still with you, by the way. Just throwing that out there. That's not part of this.
Yeah.
But just so you
Right.
know, she is there. You all come to a T intersection where the cavern splits apart. And as you're running through this part, you run into a dwarf that's walking through the cavern. As you turn the corner, you almost run into him, and he's got his sword drawn.
Whoa.
And he pulls up his sword as you guys start running.
Hey, everything's fine. We're just coming through.
Roll your perceptions. Actually, don't roll your perceptions. You got a passive 15. Passive 10 is good.
Okay.
11.
You see behind him 4 more people. There is a halfling there. There is an elf. There is another dwarf. And there is a half-elf, you assume, with their ears. Like, who are you? What are you doing here?
We're trying to escape the underdark. There's drow behind us right now. They're about to catch us, and we're gonna have to fight. You should run.
We've been running ourselves. We got into a bit of trouble.
Well, we did too. We
from
need to
that
get
way?
out. Yeah.
You look at this dwarf, and he's got this almost bright auburn red beard with this gray streak in the middle going all the way down. And he's got some gray streaks in his auburn hair that's just pushed back. It's not in a ponytail or braided. It looks a little raggedy. Do give me a perception check, everyone.
Nope. Oh, I have to roll twice. Nope.
16.
16.
14.
Yeah, I mean, that's enough. You guys... yeah, we don't care about you.
You don't see shit.
Just count a fail for now.
You're sucking wind into your
I'm like,
knees.
that was bad.
You see that behind them, on the ground against the wall, is a lady that is passed out and sleeping. An elf. Looks like she has just been set there by someone. And you didn't notice her at first because she's prone on the ground.
What happened to her?
What are you guys doing down here?
Trying to get back upstairs.
Do you know the way?
No, we'll find our way eventually.
Well, he
but
knows the way. We're following him out, but we have a bunch of drow behind us, and they're trying to kill us. We're
that
gonna
one
have
knows
to
the
fight.
way.
Mm-hmm.
Is she one of yours? Is she okay? I start walking over to her.
As you walk over, the halfling moves up as well. He's like, that one is Delaron Cooper.
Oh shit.
And you've seen this halfling before.
Who was it?
He was
The one that came to the house?
the one that came to the house.
He jumped out the window.
He's a criminal. You should take him back to the king.
We have to go back to the king right now.
Yeah, actually, that would be the best case scenario for us here.
Yeah. There's a bunch of drow coming to kill us right now.
Is there a reward?
Go ahead and roll a persuasion.
Really?
I'm offering it to them, not to join
I
them.
was talking like whoever's talking, you as well.
Oh.
Oh, that's not too bad.
I rolled
Yeah, 13.
24, but...
I rolled a 13.
I don't know who he is. However, for now, we go as a group. We go together. We'll probably be safer.
Let's go. There's no time. Absolutely.
What about this woman? Does nobody care about her? Is she one of yours?
We're taking her with us. We came down here to get her. Have you not heard?
Mm-mm.
I don't know. Have I not heard what? I've heard lots of
Tell
things.
you while we walk. Let's go.
Okay.
She's sleeping on the ground. Are we carrying her?
Yeah, you see the other dwarf pick her up with ease. He just lifts her into his arms and starts walking
Carrying her like baggage or carrying her like she's important?
like she's important. You guys start going down the caverns, and he is talking to everyone. He's like, that is the queen. She was kidnapped. She was taken down here. We came down and we found her. We rescued her.
That's good.
When was the queen kidnapped?
That's probably what those alarms were for.
Ringing of the bells?
You heard the bells.
Yeah,
Really 2 weeks back?
It was a little bit ago. Yeah, it's taken this long to find her. Found her a few days ago.
Who'd taken her?
Well, there was a criminal that was taken from the dungeons. And there was a man named Luther.
Oh, fuck Luther.
They came down here. We caught up to them. They left her alone, but they ran. We didn't catch them.
That's too bad.
I call it a
Luther.
success, though. We still got her back.
Fair enough.
Did you all come down here to find her as well?
We were chasing one of Luther's
Yes.
associates.
Yes, absolutely. We got a little
I'm doing this.
Hung up,
I'm
though.
like, no.
I'm not very good at
No,
this.
we didn't.
And we did get down here by chasing Tiefling.
One of Luther's associates.
Yeah.
Well, we found her, and she, while we were running, she bumped her noggin. She's a little out of it, but
Does she need healing?
can you do that?
I can do it, yeah.
We got 3 people who
Bring
can
her.
do that.
So the other dwarf walks up to you, and when he gets close to you, see his face, his teeth are all fuggled. Some are like pointed that way, and
He needs some
he's
too.
got some scars up here, and he's got this stark blonde hair that's kind of wild and shorter on the top and longer in the back.
Yeah,
And-
Captain Mullet.
He's got these deep blue eyes. He sets her down on the ground.
Okay, so how bad off does she look? Like bad off?
Oh, not really.
I'll give
It
her-
looks like the wound looks fresh on her head. It doesn't look bad, but it looks like it's swelled up like one of the goose eggs.
I'll give her a hit point and see how it does her. Boop.
So you touch her head and you use lay on hands, and you see the swelling go down a little.
Does she wake up?
No.
Give her 4 more. Boop.
You push 4 more healing into her head. The goose egg goes all the way down, and it restores her flesh to that soft, pale, supple skin, and her eyes start fluttering.
Majesty, we need to go. Are you alright?
Where am I? What's going on?
You're in a bad place. You need to run. Are you ready to go?
Who are you?
That's not important. What's important is we get you out of here.
Where's Darnell? I'm here, Your Majesty. He
Alright, Darnell, I'm like, it's
comes
take over,
around
man.
and looks at her. Come, we need to go. These are friends. So you all start walking again as fast as you can. He looks at you. He's like, "Is that as fast as you can go?"
I'm not doing too good. You'd be better off maybe if you leave me.
No, we don't want to leave no one down here.
You guys not have a healer when you set out on this, or did something bad happen to?
No, we don't have a healer right now.
That's a bummer.
Okay.
I wouldn't give for a potion of greater restoration.
Sorry.
That's all right. We'll keep keeping on. I've been in worse places.
You're all starting to sweat through your clothes, and you have nasty pit stains that go all the way down to the ends of the shirts, and the sweat's dripping down your foreheads at this point. You all hear the baying of hounds again. It's catching up.
We need to set up an ambush point.
You think that's possible?
There's a lot of offshoots around here. There's got to be something hacked. You know of any place we could set up an ambush?
I don't even know where we're at. I go by feeling. I know where to go when I get there.
Well, we should look for maybe a natural choke point we have to make them come through. Let's keep going until if we see something, we'll stop and take advantage of it. If we don't, we'll make do what we have to do when they get to us.
Maybe we can beat them out, though.
Yeah, not with me.
Not with him. Without maybe. Not with him.
Alright, well, let's keep moving until we see something then.
You guys continue moving through the vents. It's starting to get hotter.
While we're
hotter.
going, I'm asking the nature of their injuries. Like, who's hurt in the group, how severely, etc. Just trying to take a stock of potential triage before the battle.
You see that one of them has some wounds on his arm, and one of them tells you that they got into a pretty big skirmish. Actually, the elf, he walks up. He's like,
I can do this, because you're better in combat at healing than I am. So let me do this. I got you.
the elf walks up. Give me an, actually, is anyone trained in investigation?
No. Art can roll it, but...
Yeah, I am not.
What are everyone's passive investigation?
10.
How do I know that?
11.
Don't worry, Garabon.
Yours is bad. Yours is 9.
I know yours isn't good.
Yours
It'll
is
be
9.
8 plus half my proficiency bonus.
Wow. All right, roll it, Art. It's really bad.
Man.
No way.
It's a 3
Oh,
plus 1. 4.
No one's really sure.
Yeah.
This elf walks up to you guys. We got into a bit of trouble earlier, and
He's actually a tiefling.
Darnell is able to heal people, but he's spent all his power right now. I could use some healing. As well as Borthos, he could use some healing.
Okay.
Even Michael can use some healing. We could all...
I'll give him 5.
5 each?
Yeah, I'll give him 5 each. Boop, boop, boop.
When he's doing this, is he like nodding? Like Borthos is the other dwarf.
Borthos is the other dwarf. Michael is the human.
Okay. I'll give him each 5.
Halfling?
Halfling. He didn't say him. No one said his name either.
I'm
So-
not healing that. Guy's taking me in when this is all over.
I didn't know there was human in there.
Okay, so after I give him each 5, I'm like, alright, I'm spent. That's all I got. Actually, it's not true. If any of them are still hurt, I can do a little bit more. Is any of them still hurt?
Borthos took the worst of the wounds, and he's a little hurt. You see a jagged cut across his side on his stomach, or on his stomach side.
So I'd given him 5. I got 4 more in me. That's it. And I'm
You can
tapped.
use it.
Okay. So I do the Asimir one.
Okay.
Where I can heal my level.
Thank you.
Wish I had more to give.
Well, we'll take anything we can get.
Fair enough.
He smiles and he's got these wacky teeth that are...
Wish I could fix that for you, buddy, but I can't. So, yeah, I say, hey, when they get to us, I'll be in the back. Let me take the brunt of it.
You mean you'll be in the front?
Well, I'm in the back now, but yeah, I'll be in the front when they show up.
I'll be right there with you.
All right.
That's Darnell speaking up.
Darnell, best of luck to you then. I hold my hand out to shake.
He shakes your hand. He's got this big, meaty palm that
Dwarf paw.
is almost as big as your hand, even though he's a dwarf. And he's got a solid, solid grip. Very, very strong. From your arm wrestling battles with Garivon and Artigan, you can tell that he's probably on par with you, maybe more.
Yeah, I got 18, so it means this is a strong one.
He's very strong.
Yeah, cool. Do we find a spot where there's like a narrowing of the tunnel that we could take advantage of?
You guys continue moving on. You haven't found anything that would really work. Most of these caverns twist and turn, but they're very linear. They don't branch out. But you do come to a branch eventually. One goes left and one goes right, and it curves off. And as you get to this branch, you see a hound step out from the right branch around the corner, and it looks over at you guys and snarls and goes, and it has these bright red eyes, and its hair is bristly and standing on end.
Is it a bottleneck where the place is coming out of? Is it like a smaller tunnel, or is it bigger?
Well, I mean, it's just the same size of tunnel you're walking through, which is still two abreast. You can walk through these tunnels.
It's not too bad.
It's pretty large.
2 abreast, though, it still isn't, like, that's not horrible.
Can we see if there's anything behind the hound?
You can't.
How far away is it?
It's 60 feet. Hack looks back. He's like, "You need to run." And at that point, he shifts into a canine at an instant, hits all fours, and starts running and barking at the top of his lungs, like, and runs to that cavern where you see the other hound turn and run
From him?
from it. What do y'all do?
So we're going the other path? Is that
What
what
do you guys do?
Is that what he was implying?
If we're going to fight, now's the time, I think. He says we have to run, but I'm going to follow Hack.
You gonna follow Hack?
Yeah. I'll be like, you should run.
No.
I know how that goes,
When
but
Hack sprints off, he sprints off fast. Faster than you guys run.
I can't run.
Yeah, well, faster than you guys normally run.
Right.
Can you take a parting shot at it, Garivon? The hound?
You try, and as you pull back the bow and shoot, it's already around the corner, and the shot goes wide. Unless you want to shoot Hack, you can see him still a little.
Don't give him the option.
You have the option.
I decline.
Thanks.
Hack disappears around the corner, and you hear the sounds of barking and baying and 2 hounds sprinting off into the distance. You can all go ahead and roll initiative.
I am not as slow as usual, even though I'm tired. I roll an 11.
12.
All right.
Oh, wait, I have advantage, right?
Yep.
12.
17?
What?
Merritt, you did it!
You did it, Merritt. You're
This
first.
one's doing me good.
Maybe. I mean, you're first out of everyone else here. Of your party.
That guy didn't do well.
No. I'm just going to roll them all as a group. Because otherwise it'd be too much rolling. You guys stand your ground here. Darnell looks at you like, we're going to fight then.
Yeah, we're going to fight.
All right.
If we're running out of options, I suppose so.
You guys hear the sound of Bane off in the distance, getting louder and louder and closer and closer.
I look at Darnell, I'm like, we're not very fast, so let him come to us, or else I won't be able to keep up with you.
I need somewhere safe to put the girls.
So we've got the Queen and Nara.
Let's back. I mean, we could back in now to that other tunnel where we're going to go and just clog it with me and you and put them at the back.
All right. Let's do that.
All right.
Us casters will stay back by him in case anything that comes up behind us.
We'll stay up front.
You guys back up into the left tunnel. You find that it continues going off into the distance. You're not sure how far. You leave the girls there with Artigan next to them and Merritt.
Yep.
Where you can still see them and you can still see through to the cavern.
Mm-hmm. I turn and hand them both a potion. The queen gets a potion of giant strength, and Nara gets a potion of climbing. I say, if someone comes near, take these and then get up off the ground. I'm assuming dogs won't be able to get you up high.
I'm gonna wrap my arm in my spare shirt so that I can wear my shield and not burn the shit out of myself.
Okay. It'll probably work for a while.
Get the shield on. Get Art's sword ready.
Everyone stretches, loosens up, gets ready, and I'm going to set up a battlefield. Battlefield. You all post up and wait expectantly. There's no surprise round. Everyone knows what's coming.
Hey, you should bless me. So I can hit
I'm
things.
going first.
You hear the enemies approaching closer and closer, and it's the sounds of hounds baying and barking, and you think you hear a scream in there somewhere of something otherworldly. It's not a woman or a man's scream. It's a demonic scream.
Oh, great. Last team ate my face off.
You may do any preparation you want. If you want to cast prepared spells or anything.
Yeah, I will cast Bless on these three yokels.
Alright, so you cast Bless on Garavon, Delaron, Artigan. Anyone else want to do anything before combat starts?
No. I get ready to rock. That's about it.
Alright.
All my stuff is...
You hear the sound of claws and paws scraping against the ground, running at a speed that's very fast, coming through the caverns, and it echoes off the walls.
Come
the
on!
barking.
I'm the rest of the time while we're waiting, I'm just gonna cast Mold Earth over and over again in front of us.
Make it all difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Over here?
Yeah.
What's its range?
Come on.
I'll keep the shield down on the ground until I need to pick it up, and I'll pick it up as my whatever action.
Mold.
Ready your action to pick it up.
30 feet.
Ready my action to pick it up when I see somebody.
So
That's fair.
just a couple times or as many as I can.
Yeah, ready my
Until
action to
someone
pick up the
shows up.
shield when I see somebody come around the corner. But
I
I'm
don't have.
gonna cook my arm until I have to.
I got these. Just throw some shit over here. So you guys hear the sound of the hounds running across the caverns and into the room. You can all have an action prepared and held.
Yeah, mine is just I pick up my shield.
Alright. Anyone else?
I'm gonna ready my action to first dog I see.
Alright.
What's his hack? Art. Whoops.
I will ready
attack,
Vicious
attack.
Mockery.
Everyone may make their prepared action now. As the first dog enters the room, and when I say dog, I mean hound. It's completely black. Its hair is bristly and coarse. Its eyes are glowing red. Its teeth are white as it snarls, and it is about the size of, I don't know, a large husky, a large wolf.
Would I be able to recognize Hack?
Oh yeah, he was
That's not him.
almost hairless.
yeah.
Not completely
Alright,
hairless,
right.
but very, very short-haired, brown, light
Sure.
tan.
Naked mole rat dog.
He's like the dog from Ghostbusters. The Zool gargoyle.
Oh,
hairless
sure.
thing.
Yeah.
Merritt,
The gatekeeper. The
Fireball!
master, yeah.
you have this energy charging in your hands, and you release a firebolt as it comes around the corner.
13.
13?
You guys all have guidance. A little bit easier.
Alright, there we go. It is not enough. The firebolt streaks across the room. You see it brighten the room for a second as it hits the wall back here and bathes the room in light and then dissipates.
Oh, light. That's a great idea. Yeah.
Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter into the wolf.
Yep.
Hound
Yep.
thing.
Yep. Come on, baby.
You do not get the advantage.
Let's see. Oh, God damn it, man. Where's my notes? Oh no, I moved him to the front.
Did you power smite him or no?
Yeah, it was sharpshooter, so it's +3, so 10.
10?
Plus D4.
Plus a D4.
11 plus a D4.
11 plus a D4. So 14.
14 is not enough.
Damn.
It goes right past it. It actually darts out of the way at the last minute and it starts running into the room.
Before these guys showed up, you said we could have been in preparation. Could I have cast light on Art's sword?
Sure.
Okay. So the sword's glowing. Everybody can see.
Vicious mockery. Sit, boo boo, sit.
Oh yeah. You look like the armpit of an unshaven bog hag.
Oh my god!
What are you doing?
He's mocking it. He's
Oh.
mocking it. Unshaven armpit of a bog.
I was like,
hag.
what?
That's pretty rough.
I missed the part where you said you're casting vicious mockery. I was just like, you talking to me?
Well, then it worked.
You don't level.
Yeah, right?
It does save against it.
Oh man, he doesn't care what he looks like.
It snarls.
It knows already.
You see another arrow fly past, which does hit it.
Glad someone can.
For real. And it runs into the room. Everyone there, these three. Give me a dexterity save.
Am I one of these three?
Oh God.
No. That would be Delaron and 2 of your newfound allies.
Yeah.
That's a no for me.
One does. Other does.
Nope.
Wow. So just you, huh?
What's up?
You take
Oh no.
6d6 of fire damage
Holy shit.
as the hound
66?
runs in and breathes fire all over you guys. And it's a gout of flame.
A hound?
It's a
We're
walking
misled by this.
fireball.
Hellhound?
Here, I got a bunch of D6s.
Yeah, give us the d6s. Thank you.
Yeah. There
We
you
were misled.
go. Yeah. I'm like, come on, dog. Ah! 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 Like burning over here. Yeah, it's super bad.
That's 20 fire damage for those who save, and 10
Jesus.
or for 10 for those who save, 20 for those who did not.
Well,
Oh, did you use a D4 on your save also?
oh.
Just in
7
case.
plus 4 is an 8.
Nope,
No.
not enough.
Oh, the
The
sad
fire
thing is that if I have to make the
covers
save, I take no
Darnell.
damage because I'm Shield Master.
And it covers Borthos as well, and their beards are starting to singe. Like, oh shit, this is bad.
I'm like, ah! I start screaming while I burn.
And it gets up to you all. Delaron,
Oh, yeah, fuck this dude.
you can act.
I'm gonna smite the shit out of him. First, I will attempt to shield bash it to the ground, even though I'm horrible at this right now. I might as well. I get a free shot. So,
Plus the D4?
oh yeah. 9, 10, 16. I try to floor it.
It stays atop, or it stays on its feet. You try to slam it to the ground, and when you hit it, you feel the muscles in its legs and its back. They're solid, and it growls.
Alright, then I'm gonna hit it with my sword.
At disadvantage.
I'm not at disadvantage.
Everything's disadvantage.
No, it's not. That's actually level 3 exhaustion.
You are level 3, aren't you?
Am I level 3?
Yeah.
No? Okay. Alright.
Because you failed your other one.
Okay, at disadvantage.
It's bad for you.
Yeah, 3 is horrible. I'm almost dying. A couple more levels and I'll die from it. So that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
No, I miss.
Alright. So you go to strike it, and when you hit against it, your sword just scrapes across the top of it, and you don't even cut in. Artigan. Oh, you already did yours.
Yep.
So these two will attempt to strike it. Darnell attempts to strike it once, and when his sword hits the ground, you see sparks fly off. But you also see a large streak of electricity fly off as well. Then he does it again, and that time he connects. And cleaves into the beast, and when he does, you see another electrical shock stretch out from his weapon and wrap the dog in layers and jolt it. And then it's the dog's turns. Another one comes around the corner. Did anyone not go in this first round? Did I miss anyone?
Shot your arrow, attacked.
Oh, yeah, just firebolt. Yep, swung.
Okay.
Did both of those other front
Oh,
guys
this
get to
guy
go?
moves in as well as his action. And strikes. And hits.
Did the archer? Oh yeah, that's right.
He
He
did.
did hit. Remember that.
You guys have hit this thing a few times. It's still up. It looks at you all and
Breathes fire.
does not breathe fire. It
Thank God.
bites Darnell.
Since it went last time.
You guys are all using your reaction. It goes first.
Oh, okay. So that's what that
Yeah,
was.
so now it's action that will go through.
So now we're at the top of the round. Sorry if that's confusing. It bites Darnell. Maybe. Probably, because no one can wear armor in here.
Yep. So all of our ACs are significantly lower than usual.
Tanks are less tanky.
Total party kill time. TPK.
No. Why are you wishing that?
It grabs
on us?
onto Darnell's arm and starts shaking it, and you see its teeth pierce into the flesh, and you see some of the flesh peel off as it does.
Ugh.
He's like, "Get off me, you beast! Stop it!" And that brings us to this beast that comes in. It also breathes fire.
Yeah. All right, man.
I guess not all over you this time. Lucky you.
Oh, I'm not caught in the cone?
Nope.
Okay. I was gonna say, that would be it for me. I'd be like, ready to fight. Breathe.
And you see Darnell is so distracted, and he's like trying to throw this
look out.
beast off, and his whole body gets jolted into the way of the blast.
Well, Cord's not really looking out for dude, man, right now. Yeah, he's fucked up bad.
So that's 28 damage
Holy
to. Well, it's half for these guys.
He's had 38 so far, minus the dog bite. He's got to be down.
Don't count him out.
And yeah, he's fucked up, dude. Did you see that roll? It's like 5s and 6s and shit. Ready to heal his happy hairy ass. Do your thing, Healbot, go.
And the fire wraps his body in it, and you hear him scream like, "Ah!" and hits the ground in a slump. Just thump. Pile of Darnell.
Yeah, that's shit.
The other two are trying to put themselves out. Merritt.
All right, first I'm going to twin spell my bonus action healing word by just bellowing a random no. And I'm going to hit you and Darnell. So that's a D4 plus 4. Come on, 7 hit points to each of you.
Yay.
And then I'm going to throw some of the fire back at them because I haven't picked up on.
The fact that they probably don't care.
Probably don't care much.
They are belching it from their faces.
And exactly the same as last time, 13.
So 13 is not a hit. The firebolt streaks past these dogs and hits against the back of the wall again. More light, more fireworks in the back. Garabon.
Garabon is going to use Ensnaring Strike. And we're going to get this guy right by Dalaran.
Okay. He's been shot once and slashed a few times.
So Colossus Slayer is going to be in.
Yep, he's taking damage.
Okay. But Colossus Slayer, that's just extra damage.
Yeah. Are you using anything? Sharpshooter?
Nope, I'm just using Ensnaring Strike because I want to wrap him up.
Okay, restrain him.
That's a 9 plus. What do I get for
8?
8? So, 17.
17 is a hit.
Nice. And so, God, I always forget about Ensnaring Strike. Sorry, guys.
Snaring is an extra D6
On his turn. He has to He has to make a save now.
Oh yeah.
So I'll do that for you. The vines reach up and around it and lash it to the ground and start pulling its body down. You see its legs buckle. Poof, and it hits on the ground on its paws and legs.
It's restrained? Sweet.
Do your damage.
That's just my D8.
Plus your D8 because of Colossus Slayer.
Oh, 2 days. Thank you. 14.
14.
Nice.
As it squeals, a dying, baying sound. Finish it.
Oh, yeah. So the vines just like keep on wrapping around him and just constrict him, and he's just gives out, and
the vines continue wrapping up around his body, and you see them wrap around his neck and pull his head to the ground. And then they pull his body to the ground, and they continue wrapping him up until it's cocooning him down and suffocating him to death.
Garabon.
Dalaran.
I'm gonna move in on the dog that's left. I'll use my bonus action to vow of enmity.
Okay.
Vow of enmity. Something. The thing I do that gives me advantage, which means I don't have disadvantage. I'll attempt to shield. Oh, no, I can't shield smite it because that was my bonus action. I'm gonna attempt to smite it. Ugh.
Roll again.
Why?
Take the worst.
I don't have to. With Vow of enmity, I get advantage.
Oh, okay.
So now I have straight rolls.
And your
this one
D4.
Oh, yeah. 7 plus 4 is 11. Plus 6 is 17.
That is a hit.
Damn, yeah, let's go, guys.
I'm going to smite it.
See? Easy peasy.
Death to my enemies.
Squeeze.
So you swing your sword around.
Death to my enemies. So 8, 9, 10, plus 5 is 15, plus 6, 21 damage.
21 damage. It lets out a yelp. It's like, ow! But it is still on its feet. Artigan.
I'll do a healing word to Mr. Dalaran over here. Let's see, it's a D4 plus. Let's see, 7 more.
Sweet.
And I'll do another vicious mockery. There is no beholder's eye in which you are beautiful.
Yeah.
It does make it.
Oh,
These dogs don't care.
They don't understand you.
That's sad. That was a good one. Those actually were both pretty funny.
And it is Darnell's turn, as well as his friends. He gets back up and moves around to this side. And they will all surround the dog and try to smite it to the ground. That is a hit. Miss. And a miss. And a hit. Oh, and a shot from the arrow. And a hit.
I mean, it's probably dead, right?
Yeah. So after all of those strikes and shots, you see this creature take 2 stabs in its side, and the arrow goes through its head. Thump! And it falls to the ground. You see a little flame spitter out of its wound in its head as it falls. You hear the sounds of footsteps approaching, running towards you guys. And around the corner, you see that same, what you thought might be a vampire spawn,
Oh, I hate this guy.
run around the corner and look at you all and bare its fangs and run straight in.
Come on,
Wait, is that the
asshole.
one that collapsed the...
Yeah, he took my leg. Fuck this guy.
This is the one that collapsed the room.
Dude took my leg.
Well, we took your leg.
Oh, shut up. Now might not be a great time to remind me of that.
Everyone roll a perception check.
Oh, I got a straight 16. Oh, no, I got to roll twice.
16.
I got a 14.
We have 6.
let's see. That'd be a 17.
17. You all hear different things. You guys hear more running back here.
Shit.
You two hear some skittering from this way.
Oh,
And
spiders.
it's the
behind
sound
you
of
guys.
something.
Damn it, Ryan.
Coming
Why'd
from
you
that.
have to bring those spiders?
Yes.
And
You're about to get
everyone
fucked
in
up,
the
dude.
cavern as well, so Delaron and Artigan and Darnell all hear the sound of paws running this way through the cavern tunnels. This guy as well hears it.
Turn around and stand your ground, homie. Like, it's about
That's
to get
all
shitty.
happened simultaneously. So,
I'm gonna step to the far side toward the spiders.
It's a big spider.
it takes up the entire
Yeah, it's
area.
like-
It
That's
grabs on the
awesome.
edges.
It's just like, here I come, motherfucker.
Perfect.
Like,
Thank you. It's amazing.
That's horrible.
And then you hear a couple more enemies enter the room.
we're all going to die.
This is the bad room.
It's a kill shed. That's what it is. This is the kill zone. This place you don't want to be.
You see Hack running back this way. Well, you guys do. No one else. Actually, just Delaron.
Guys, let's start shooting at
Fuck
him.
up Garavan in the...
That's not Garavan, that's the
That's
other
not
archer.
Garamond.
Oh, okay.
They watched him turn into the weird bulldog, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys have all seen that. So
Yeah,
first,
These guys have seen it too, so the archer's not gonna
this
start shooting
vampire
at
spawn bears its fangs, looks
him.
at
I'm like,
you.
come on. I call him something horrible, I don't know.
What do you call him?
I don't know, I don't really have anything. Come on, bitch. That's it. I
Damn
got
it.
nothing.
All right.
Yeah.
It goes to grab you with these long
Wait.
finger claws.
He's gonna grab me and bite me.
With the, natural 19, it
Is it a roll off?
grabs into you.
Okay.
No, it's just a melee attack.
Alright. And the next one is the bite.
Wow. For 11 slashing damage as it swipes across, pulls you in, goes to bite you.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, actually, take no damage because what it does is it instead grapples you. That's its
And
choice.
then lets it take the bite, right?
And lets it take a bite. With
I'm okay. They've been healing me.
21 to hit.
It will always hit me. My AC is 13.
Yeah, it's not good
army
for you
on.
guys.
No armor.
All right. You take 8 piercing damage.
Yep. How much necrotic damage?
And 7 necrotic damage.
My hit point maximum is reduced by 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
An equal amount. But make sure I think you have resistance.
Oh, you're right. 7 necrotic damage
Because of
equals...
the Thoronasm
3?
thing?
Yep. Yeah, so 3. Sweet.
Your maximum's reduced by
By
3.
3.
As it bites into you, it
Okay,
sinks
so-
its thing, like, and you feel blood being drawn out of you, and it hurts. It's painful. But you also have some weird flashes as the blood is being drawn out of your body. You see Trogof's face in front of you for just a moment. You see that same room where Kalindra is hanging, blooded.
Weird.
Anyways, moving on.
Blood magic is weird.
You guys hear Pack running around
I need to let this guy
over
drink all my
here.
blood. And Trogov can't find me.
And when he gets there, he turns back into Hack, and he's like, "There's more of them down there. We need to run."
We can't run anymore. There's nowhere to go.
He stands his ground there. This guy comes around the corner. He actually has a crossbow, and he's going to let loose. Boom. Or he's not. Wow. So as he goes to shoot the crossbow, you hear the thing crack as it releases the bolt, and the bolt springs up into the air like it's shot out straight up, and it starts flipping in the air, and his crossbow breaks in his hands as he's shooting it.
Bummer.
Nice.
And this one,
Get them all to move up on me.
well, I guess I didn't have that prepared. This one says some words in Undercommon that you don't quite understand, and when it does, you see a magical aura around their hands, casting a faint translucent light as something appears over here. A creature. I guess I have to look this thing up because I didn't have it prepared. I didn't know it could do that. While it's doing that, that was its turn. Mara, it will be your turn.
Okay. I'm going to try to fight on 2 fronts. So first, I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at the vampire thing. Try to hit that.
Okay.
And that is 18 plus 6. 19.
On which one?
Vampire spawn.
To Guiding Bolt.
Guiding Bolt.
That is a hit
Okay.
with your Guiding Bolt.
Takes 4d6 radiant damage. 4, 7. Oh, it's a 5. So 12. And 5 more. So 17.
Damn, yeah.
Alright, so 17 damage. You guys see
radiant
this
too.
bolt start to radiate from Merritt's hands, and it grows in girth until it gets about 8 inches around and then shoots straight out from him, and it goes all the way through the creature. And you see him step back, and he's like, "Ah!"
Step back meaning attack of.
No.
Okay.
just not
So
in
the
my
next
face
attack
anymore.
against him gets advantage. But at that point, then I'm going to shift between the girls and the spider. And I'm going to Flaming Bolt.
The spider that takes up the entire area.
Come get it. Oh, did I finally get him? Let's see. 8 plus 6, 14.
Is a hit.
Boom. Merit.
He now creates this red flame in his hand that grows and grows and releases it into the spider for
8 damage.
8 damage.
Stew.
And it skitters forward. Garabon.
I am going to cast Hunter's Mark. No. I'm just going to do Sharpshooter to the vampire.
You have advantage.
And I have advantage.
And an extra D4.
And an extra D4. So, alright, Sharpshooter.
Make it worth it.
12 and 3 is
12 4.
12
12.
the D20 again?
Because advantage.
Oh, yeah.
So 19 and 4 is 23. Yeah, you get him 26.
26. That is a hit.
Nice. He's taking damage.
D8 plus
So,
14.
can I have another D8?
Here, take one of mine. I got a bunch of them.
I got. I only need 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Art might need his at some point.
So there's 10,
24.
24, and then.
It is not a humanoid.
Okay.
24?
Yep.
So, yeah, that's Colossus Slayer's the extra D.
Oh, and then. No, not that. Next to.
Okay. So you plug an arrow into it. And when you do, you see the wound that was just created start slowly expelling the arrow out of its body. Delaron.
I'm going to spend an action to fear this asshole by sprouting my wings and
Okay.
turning my eyes black.
Go for it.
So I do. Makes a wisdom save. Blam!
It does make it
Okay.
a natural 17. I'm sure it makes it.
Yeah, it makes it. So he's fine. I think that is
It
actually...
bears its fangs like...
I'll beat my ass next turn, then. That's cool.
But what else happens?
That's it.
That's it?
From now on, I can add my level to my damage every round.
Oh. Well, you get something out of it.
I can't.
Delaron
but-
sprouts these skeletal black wings. You've only seen him do it a couple times when times are really desperate. His eyes go completely black, and he screams in the vampire's face and then looks right back at him. Next. That was your action, right?
Mhm.
Anything else you want to do?
I have no bonus action stuff that I can do unless I attack. My shield bash and stuff only works if I attack somebody.
Okay. No spells?
Nope.
Okay.
That's it.
Artigan. There's a spider coming down this cavern towards the girls. Merritt steps in the way of the two girls, and the queen is actually screaming. She's like, ah! And Nara has retreated back into her shell. Not literally, but metaphorically.
I will look around the corner at those guys. Can I use a fairy fire to hit all of them except for my comrades?
It's a 20-foot radius.
Let's see. 20-foot cube.
Yeah, you can hit them.
Okay, they have to make it
As long as
save.
they're within range. I don't know the range of the spell.
It's 60 feet.
Then yes.
Okay, so they are making dex saves.
Fail. Succeed. So one of them fails.
There's 3 of them, isn't there?
Oh, you want to hit all of them? You can't
Yeah.
hit all of them. You can hit
Okay.
these two. I thought that's what you meant. Unless you want to hit the vampire.
I'll hit the 2 in the back.
I'm sorry. Misunderstood. Because 20-foot cube would be... Oh, no, I guess you could. He'll roll 2. He makes it anyways.
Okay. And then I will cast Blade Ward on myself
Okay.
and step in front of Merritt.
No, I'm going first. No, I'm going first.
Yeah, me.
I'm gonna take the light.
As soon as it bites me, I'll be like, no, you go first. you go
Yeah,
first."
your turn.
What's wrong?
Tag me out.
All your newfound allies act. He rushes back here.
Way to go, dude.
He also rushes back here.
That wolf is gone, isn't
Yeah.
Oh, actually, doesn't. That's gone. He goes over there. He goes over there. Darnell looks pretty bad off. He still has burn marks across his face, and his hair is singed almost all the way up to the roots on this side. He moves up to cleave this creature.
Thanks, Darnell. Darnell's staying with
Misses. Yeah. And hits. So his second swing, he comes across once and does a double round. And when he hits, you see that same electricity released from his sword into this creature. And that will make it. Well, these other two are going to attack. Try to get to them quick.
They have advantage. If
That's
anyone's
good
hitting one
because he
with
needed
fairy
it. They're both hitting it. They both hit it. Wow. So much going on, sorry. And one more arrow looses into this vampire. Or doesn't. Do they have advantage against it? With the guiding bolt, is that one shot?
That's the first next shot.
Yep.
Okay. So it goes right past it. And the damage. Okay, I counted it.
What thing did they summon behind me?
Did you notice it?
I mean, something appeared behind me.
Roll your perception.
All right.
It was still forming. It's still forming.
It's still forming? Okay, I just rolled a 9, so no, I don't notice it. Well, when
That was them. And now it's its turn.
Yeah.
A small imp-like creature forms from nothing into this tiny little green, thin-armed, lanky, long-clawed creature that looks almost like a gremlin. It has these long ears and these two large horns that come straight out of its head, but it's pretty small. It's smaller than a halfling. And it's going to try and scare you.
Probably successfully.
Roll a wisdom save.
I'm like, oh my god, what is it? Now I notice it. I'm like, what is that thing? There it is. Oh, 14 plus 3 is 17.
You do save. It looks at you and it doesn't make any audible noises. It tries to connect its mind psychically to yours and scare you, but you push it out of your mind, and it's going to move towards Garibald. I got this thing. Can't really see it. Perfect. It's like, and it gets right up next to you.
Oh no, you're now meleeed.
Go ahead. Oh, all of them.
Yeah, I'm ready to.
So this guy will go to stab back. He pulls out his dagger. Hits. Amazingly. This one. You guys can tell this caster is another drow, and the spells it's casting are. Does anyone have Arcana?
Nope.
I do.
You can go ahead and roll.
Oh, you guys do sweet.
You can both barely see it, but
Yeah, there's a reason.
You guys are busy doing something else.
we're halfway down the hall. Me too.
Yeah, nothing.
You're
Oh,
both
I
got a
guess you can't
5.
even see it, anyways. I'm sorry.
It was the universe making sure we didn't. Right. You can't roll that.
Would have to look up the spell.
Standing in the wrong spot here. We need to be over by the mage.
Okay, here we go. A 20-foot radius sphere of poisonous yellow-green fog appears right here, and it just starts pouring out this poisonous fumes across the room. That's its turn. And then Vampire Spawn continues trying to grapple bite you.
Son of a bitch.
It does hit you.
So my grapple then? Is that what it's doing, the grapple
It's
bite?
going to grapple you.
Okay, and now the bite.
With another natural 19.
Sweet. I love it. Juice me. Like a fucking Jamba Juice.
Hopefully this means you'll be chasing the vampire spawn.
Take 11 more piercing damage from its bite. It bites into you, and you feel the blood being drawn up again.
Pretty soon he's gonna have more of my blood in him than I do. Throw troll guff off my scent a
do
little
some
bit.
necrotic damage as well.
Cool. Like big gulping the shit out of me.
Take 7 necrotic damage.
So 3 more.
3 more, and your hit point maximum is reduced by 3 again.
Yep.
You see Hack shift back into hound form and run away. Back that way.
I bet he does. That's what we're getting. Ate the fuck up.
I'm actually thinking he's fighting.
Go
the ones that are
ahead.
coming in that way.
Is that everyone? I think that was everyone. Oh no, this little guy wants to hit Garabon.
Oh, he tried to fear me.
Oh, that's right.
That was his action.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead, Merritt.
Me and him were both equally successful
Oh,
at fearing the
spiders,
person you want to be afraid of us.
There's so much here. There's so much going on. Artigan, you're in the way.
Nom,
The
nom,
spider
nom.
rears up and tries to bite you. It tries.
Not 100% sure my AC is, but it's not good with the dex of modifier of 0.
It's 10. AC 10.
Nice.
Yep, that would be a whole 10.
But I have blade work.
Mine's like 12.
It rolls a 9 to hit you. Amazingly, it goes to bite you, and you push it away as its mandibles try to clasp around your hands, and you make sure they don't get into you and pierce you.
Hate spiders.
Now, Merritt.
Alright, so I'm gonna fall back a little bit this way. And kind of do the fade away as I continue to step back. Gotta hit it with another firebolt. Because I love casting the flames. And that's a 22.
Flames of Phlegmalos.
Oh, that too. Oops. Which
There
means
it
I
is.
don't-
Don't roll.
Instead, I roll 7 damage on it.
7 more.
And whoa. Yeah, so from here, I don't know if I can see. Can I see the same people that? Can I see Delarin and Darnell from there?
No.
No.
You could probably move.
If you got
Move
behind
shift
Caravan, you could.
If I step back,
Closer?
one more square in this direction,
Yes.
can I? Okay. So yeah, so I'll fall back to that intersection, and then I picked those two because those are the two that I healed last time. And so rather than trying to evaluate targets, just assume that they're the ones that need it the most.
And
So I
you-
would like to twin cast Healing Word.
Again.
Yes.
Alright, roll the health.
Which is Word. Running out of spells. 4 + 4 is 8 to both of them.
8 more.
You're out of spells or out of hit points, you know. That's alright.
Garabon. You're in melee range. It's going to give you disadvantage to shoot.
You gotta stick with your pig sticker, man.
I guess I'm gonna have to Sticking with my pick sticker.
You can do whatever you want,
Yeah.
including shoot at disadvantage or disengage or cast spells. Well, I don't know what spells you have.
Nothing that's gonna help.
You can just back up to away from the guy. So he'll just get a chunk out of you.
Yeah. Well,
Or you could do that. You could move without disengaging, and he'll take a little swing at you. This tiny creature that's only like from the table, he's like that tall.
right. Well, I'll back up a little bit then. I'll just do a little flip back.
All right, so he will go to swing at you, and we'll see what he does. $19 to hit you. With his little tiny claws, he reaches up and he's like, and pulls some flesh off you.
Just rips the hair out of the back of your leg.
Yeah.
For 6 piercing damage, and you need to make a Constitution save.
Oh, this is where it gets fun.
10.
10 is enough. Now you can go.
All right. Sharpshooter.
On.
The little imp guy.
Okay.
Him, dude. 6.
Total?
You have the D4.
Oh,
Not gonna be probably enough, but
8.
Not enough. So you back up, you pull your arrow out, and you feel your flesh starting to try to like, you feel this poison in you trying to take hold, and it just throws you off as you shoot this creature. Well, as you don't shoot this creature. Delaron.
I will attempt to slam this guy down. Badly.
You guys using your D4s?
Good call. Ugh. So 8 plus 3 is 11, plus 6 is 17 to push him down. Like, splam!
You do succeed.
Sweet.
You knock him to the ground, you throw his head out of your neck as you push him. Wow, he hits the ground on all fours.
Should have left us alone.
still get your D4.
Oh, yeah. So 8 plus 4 is 12, plus 6 is 18.
18 is a hit.
Death to my enemies. Wow. Give him the gusto. So 7 plus 3 is 10, plus 2 is 12, plus 6 is 18, plus my level, so 4 is 22.
22.
Fuck this guy. Smite, smite, smite.
At this point on the ground, you see that the arrow's been completely expelled, and your first cut is mostly healed from when you hit him the first time. Hardigan. And he starts slowly getting.
Let's see. I will.
He regenerates. That's a thing. We have to kill the shit out of him.
Not your turn.
I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead, hit me with it. I
You want me to hit
deserve
you
it.
with it?
I deserve it. I deserve
Which
it.
one is
I'll
it?
do another healing word to. I'll do another healing word to Delaran here. So another 7 hit points.
You can't. I'm sorry.
Oh, I can't.
No, you can't even see him.
Do I? Can I see him, or is it a here thing?
This is you.
Oh, yeah.
You're up
Yeah.
by the spider.
Is it a
Can't
here
see
thing?
anyone.
Healing word. Is it hearing, or you have to see him?
Pretty sure you probably have to see him.
Oh,
I guess I'm not 100% sure.
I will let you know what the wording is. Healing word. Creature of your choice that you can see within 60 feet.
Okay, so I don't do that.
So take those hit points away.
I didn't. Yeah, I was like, whatever.
Okay, well then I will Blade Ward and Vicious Mockery.
Okay. Blade Ward is a action.
Yep.
This is
Or
not
no. Blade Word is a bonus action.
Really? I think it's an action. That's the cantrip, right?
Yeah, it's the only cantrip that I know that is bonus action.
I'm pretty sure it's an action.
Is it?
Yeah. Blade Ward's an action.
Not it. Oh yeah, that's right.
There are no bonus action cantrips,
That's right. Okay, never
which would be
mind.
sweet.
Dang it.
They're all just an action. Really? Even True Strike.
True strike doesn't even count. It's not real.
It's the worst thing in the
Yeah,
world.
it's not. No one should ever take it. It's only good if you can, like, later
It's
on.
not good. Shut up. It's not good.
In a very limited circumstance, you might want to someday use it.
I will.
Like, no.
I'll hold. Sorry. I'll.
Artigan's getting mixed up in his spells. He's like, I don't know what to do. What's going on?
Yeah. Bonus. I'll do inspiration to Garavon.
Okay. So he inspires you.
Yay.
What do you say to him? You sing him a song?
Say. I wish I had one prepared. I didn't think of one.
That's enough inspiration for me. Thanks.
And then what's your action?
I will hold my action to cast invisibility on myself after all those guys in that room go. That makes
After
sense.
they die?
No, after the...
Okay. You actually can't see him, so you're not sure when they're gonna go.
Oh, that's right. Shoot. Sorry. Screw it. I'll just do inspiration. I'll double up. My insult to the spider will be inspiration for him.
There you
There you
go.
go. Alright, so you're gonna vicious mockery of the spider.
Yep.
Lock it.
I don't know how that works, but it works somehow. Maybe.
This guy's totally better than you.
When God put teeth in your mouth, he ruined a perfectly good asshole.
You've raised your game a little.
Oh, man. That was good.
Ow!
Right?
Ow!
Oh.
He failed too. Ow!
Like, he's even filling his face and everything. He's all fucked up about it. He's just like,
Roll your d4. Ow!
yeah, that was pretty brutal, man.
3 damage.
Boom shakalaka.
Man, that was just mean.
That was pretty bad.
All right, and 3 damage.
This is weird.
All your allies. Sorry, there's a lot of attacks going on. All right, so Darnell hits this creature once more. And the lightning surges through its body, and you can see some of the lightning like crack some of its skin and split some apart, and the sword goes through the flesh and hits bone. These two slay this guy together. The guy that was lit up with fairy fire. The archer also shoot.
He was the only one affected by fairy fire, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, it's concentration, so I know that.
His body might still be lit up.
Or no?
No, I don't
Okay.
know. I don't think so. I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I'll think about that.
I suppose it's kind of concentration
Arrow
in the area. That makes
Ricochets
sense.
off his body and deflects, and it bounces into the air and flies off. Pack has disappeared at this point, but you guys hear the sounds of hounds fighting and shrieking in pain. I think that's everyone that's gone. The queen is screaming as all this is going on. Nara is just face in hand. She's crying and sobbing.
This guy's
And
got a
it's their
sack
turn.
dog from out of the underdark. All right, I'm ready. Bite me.
You ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Get some.
It's a hit.
Mm-hmm. So he's gonna grapple.
And a natural 20.
Oh, peace, everybody. Deuces.
The bite, natural 20.
Yeah, so he grabs me and I spit in his face. I'm like, come on, bet. And he's just like, bite your eye out.
16 piercing.
Oh, this is really bad. Okay. I'm down. Then I take the necrotic.
Ow.
I fail the check.
And you lose 12 necrotic damage, so
6.
So you lose 6 max HP.
Right, so 12 HP.
And you see this creature sink its fangs into his neck,
I'm at -6.
and it pulls up, and you see a stream of blood from his neck streaming into his mouth as it pulls its fangs out. You are now unconscious, and you failed 2 death saves.
Okay. I am dying.
The imp moves in and tries to attack the nearest creature, which would be you, Merritt.
I have a higher AC than Art right now.
You do.
That's
You
amazing.
have the highest AC of the party, probably.
I'll trade you an imp for a spider.
I'll see your spider and raise you a vampire.
Vampire spell.
That's true. I don't think he's a spawn. I'm just putting that out there. Spawn might be a little bit easier to kill.
What's your AC?
12.
It hits a 12. Just on target. Hitting it counts as being hit.
If my hit point maximum reaches 0,
Take 6 piercing.
I rise as a spawn.
Wait,
That'd
what?
be cool.
6 piercing damage. And that's all of them. Not the spider. Artigan. It does hit you this time.
Oh, disadvantage. Mockery.
Oh, you bastard. That was such a good insult, man. It shakes its head and it tries to bite you and it seems confused and it slaps your hand with its mandible. But it doesn't bite you.
It kisses your kneecap for 1.
With its asshole.
With its tooth
With
asshole.
That was awesome. And Merritt.
Alright. So first things first. I am going to begin running towards Mr. Cooper.
Oh.
Past the thing?
Yeah.
Oh, it hits you.
Probably.
Definitely.
Okay. I'm going to use Hellish Rebuke on it when it hits me.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
It takes 6 damage.
Oh man, I could have used Hellish
Yeah.
Rebuke.
I forgot about it last time, so I was like, well, I might as well take one from him.
Remember, 1 spell per turn.
This is my reaction?
It's still a spell.
Okay. Then I get a
Cantrip.
Yep.
Okay. Well, so would that affect a reaction, just to make sure that I could get the game side of things out of the way? Would that interfere with bonus action, move?
Reactions separate from actions, bonus actions, and movement.
Okay.
But you can cast 1 spell per turn.
Okay.
Not per your turn, per entire round. I'll double check that.
Yeah, no, I think that's right.
Mm-hmm.
I'll still double check it.
You can
Okay.
cast in cantrip.
So
Once cantrips don't count.
But I was saying per round.
So he makes a deck
Yeah.
save.
But if you cast something as a reaction, you can
That's
cantrip
14.
on his turn.
He does save.
It
He
takes
jumps out of the way. He's like,
half of these 3d10. 9,
that might be enough anyway.
10, 11.
Alright, it has 7 hit
15,
points. You
16,
killed it.
Yeah, he's
So-
dies.
It just disappears.
And I'm going to do a little baseball slide into you and spare the dying.
I stabilize. Sweet.
Go ahead, Garabon.
I'm going. God, I'm gonna do. I can't remember if this worked last time or not on this guy.
Suck
but
more of my hit point maximum out of me
I'm
in a
going
minute.
to ensnaring strike Mr. vampire bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, move up first.
Do I still get a D4?
Yes.
And I get an inspiration
A
now.
minute.
If you want to use it, you can use it whenever you
You
want
can
to.
use it whenever you want to.
I'm going to...
Now,
The inspiration-
is an extra D6.
Oh, okay.
That kind of inspiration.
So 12,
13.
13 plus 8, right?
Are you sharpshooting or no?
No.
Okay, that is a hit.
Yep, snaring straight. Okay.
21.
So, just a D8 here.
2d8, because he's already hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thanks,
Here,
dude.
just hang on to him. I got a bunch over here.
I don't know, I kind of like this guy.
I'm gonna look this up after.
Yeah, you really?
Now you don't like it.
Yeah. But 7.
He's also hurt.
Yeah, here, I hear
Yeah,
that.
7.
Yep.
7 damage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I had...
Plus your dex mod?
7 plus 4 is 11. You do 11 damage to him. And he has to save.
Finish it.
Oh, yeah. So ensnaring strike, right? So the vines start wrapping around him, and
Isn't that the same spot the other one does?
Crushing
yeah,
into the
right,
dog.
right. And then you just
Swoosh
see
with
all
dog
the
goo.
vines start they got thorns, and they just like start digging into his face.
I like how your ensnaring strikes are finishing these creatures.
I love it.
They
That's
reach
great.
up and wrap around his body, and they restrain his dead corpse to the ground, and they start molding over him like Merit molds Earth, and they start forming spiny webs around these bodies.
And that's what you get when you mess with Garvon.
Delaron, you're stabilized. Argan.
I will do. I'm just gonna repeat my previous one. Do inspiration to Garavon and do the another insult.
This is going to be great. I love the insults. They're so awesome.
What's that smell? I thought breath weapons were supposed to come out of your mouth.
Oh, no.
More mouth jokes.
You're like,
It fails. It doesn't like this. It's like,
Oh, D4.
this,
Some
you're
more.
gonna
Sometimes I feel
insult
like
this
I
thing to
take
death, and I
1d4
love
damage
it.
when I hear these things.
You're like, oh, man. Boy, it's great.
So yeah, 4 damage.
4
So
damage.
He's taking the 7
gonna
damage
mock
for
him
my
to death.
insults.
So these guys move in, start stabbing up lady. Oh man. Well, it's bad for her.
Mm-hmm.
You guys see 4 sword strokes through her body, just one through the head. I won't roll damage because it was bad.
Oh, it's a nap.
And the elf turns around. He's like, guys. And you guys see, walking from here, holding a goblin by the scruff, who's thrashing and twisting, but otherwise restrained and helpless, a large female Drider walking into the room. And when she walks in, she takes up the entirety of that tunnel.
Boss fight.
Her size is large.
Yeah, here, let's figure this out.
Put a drow on her.
Yeah, here, put this guy on the top of that thing.
Hey, that
Super
female
big.
caster is that.
And she walks into the room and she screams, "Stop!" Alright.
I mean, I'm stopped. I'm not
That would have been
moving.
a lot more useful if it happened before they were all dead. You're gonna get bit by a spider anyway.
You don't see it, Artigan. Or Merritt.
I hear
Or
stop.
Garrett. Oh no, you do see Merritt. Or Garrett.
Yeah.
You do hear the scream.
I will use my last healing word and just quietly say, "It's time to get up," and give you 7 more hit points.
Nice.
Sweet.
Assuming your max is
Above. Yeah. No, it's not that bad, but it's getting there. Okay, so I have 7 hit points right now. Okay, so I get up. I'm like, oh.
You get up.
Like, did we win?
You look up and you see this gigantic Drider
I've just still got my hand on you.
waltzing into the room. She has Hack by the scruff. And you have the best view here. Unlike others, you can barely see under her legs. You see other things behind her.
Oh, really? Alright, well then I'd be cool. I was gonna throw a javelin in her face, but there's more things. I'm like, meh,
You
maybe
can do whatever
not.
you want.
Yeah, javelin, bitch. That won't go well. So I'm like, what do you want?
She continues strolling in. Still your turn. She has Hack by the neck. She has a dagger up to his throat as he's twisting and thrashing and trying to get loose.
What do you want?
Hard again. You're still having a battle over there.
Yep. Did the spider not bite me?
Oh, hey, it's gonna try. At disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
It finally gets you.
Nice.
What do you mean
Not
nice?
Not nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Go spider!
Everything's come down to a talk, and then all of a sudden,
It does get you, and then roll a con save.
Paralyzed. Drags our away quietly while we're all talking to the spider.
See, con save, it's +2. Oh, do I get my...
you finally get your T4.
Did you skip me, Ryan?
You killed the whatchamacallit.
You killed the
killed
thing.
the
You
thing.
ended the dude.
I
You had
feel
the
like
best
I
turn
should
in
have
the
a
whole fucking
second
round.
turn.
Oh my god. Shut up.
I forgot it. I killed him.
Yeah.
See, 12 +2.
Nothing new.
14.
You do save, so you take half the damage of 9, and you're not poisoned.
So,
It sinks its fangs into you.
half the damage of 9 or half is
Half of 9.
9? So 4?
That's not bad.
Plus, you take an extra 7 piercing, by the way.
Oh.
If you didn't count that already. Everyone else stops except Artigan. He's still over there like, ugh!
Battling it out.
You have an asshole for a face.
Okay, so
These guys stop and turn and walk up to you guys.
they've killed. They're like, wait a minute. Stop. Okay,
Yeah.
here we come.
They're just putting holes in this
Yeah.
old woman. Caster, whatever.
She waltzes into the room next to everyone.
Yeah, she's all super big and crazy.
How'd you get that far? Nice.
Carefully.
Perfect.
Yeah, man.
And she has this majestic centaur-like body on a spider's back. These large legs that stand almost as tall as you would, just the legs. And she's dragging her fat ass behind her on the ground. She looks at everyone. This ends now.
So you're gonna let us leave? I say all hurt.
Who are you?
I am Sasha. I will let most of you leave. And she's holding Hack and she looks at him.
He's with us. I'm like,
What business do you have with him?
That is my business, and he will not be leaving.
I'm afraid he is our business. And if we must come to an arrangement, we can do so. But we can't just let you take our guide.
I'll provide you another guide you can get out within a couple days.
It works for me.
You do say that, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I say it.
Hack looks at you, he's like, fuck you. He's thrashing around.
Has he offended you?
He has betrayed me.
it's our fault.
Hack, what
We
did you
made him
do?
do it.
I didn't do anything.
We made him do it. He was supposed to pick somebody up. He had a working arrangement with you to do a task, but we conscripted him into service at the point of our swords. He didn't have a choice. It's our fault.
Oh, is that where we threw him down into the hole? He couldn't
Yeah.
make something?
Yes.
That was why he's so mad.
This is obviously our responsibility.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He was supposed to meet you. That would have been... Well, he did seem eager for a time to get back up about something. I'm afraid I don't know the details.
Is there any way we can compensate you for what has happened?
As she walks into the room further, you see 4 hounds from behind her. Walk in.
This is gonna be so
1,
bad.
2, 3, 4.
I see them, I'm just like,
I don't think you have anything I need. I'll be taking Hack back to the River Dark. We can escort you out from there. It'll be much quicker. But he will not be going with you.
That sounds like a fair deal.
But you guarantee safe passage for
Shut
the rest of
up.
us.
Go ahead and give me an insight.
14.
Everybody,
Just him.
Giravon,
What about me?
Delaron, everyone but Artigan.
who's just been wrapped up. in a web.
19 and a natural 20, so 19
Oh,
plus 4 is 23,
shit.
plus
Yeah,
2 is
dude.
25.
I'm good at it.
I got a 25.
And I got 18 and 6 is 24.
I had a 14. Bringing down the average.
As she's walking into the room, you all see the queen shrinking back further into the corner of the cavern, trying to hide herself from view.
Yep. That's why I worded it like that.
What'd you say?
You guarantee safe passage to the surface for the rest of us.
Yes. Safe passage for everyone. But Heck here, he had a job he did not complete. Still twisting and
We accept your
thrashing.
terms.
Heck looks at you.
I'm like, I don't know if I can do that.
I don't know if it's our business.
We made Hack not fulfill his bargain. It's our business.
Our bargain right now is to get everyone safely to the surface.
Yeah, do the math, Delaron.
Sorry, Hack.
Yes!
Help, spider!
I'm still being ate the fuck up back there.
Garibald looks back and he sees Artigan still trying not to die.
It's like this. I was like trying to bite him. Whatever they're talking. I was like,